Good morning, and welcome to Redeemer Lutheran Church in Columbia, South Carolina, where we're part of the ELCA. I'm Pastor Gary Lodeholt. I remember as a child being ready to burst with excitement and anticipation about now. It's just a few days before Christmas, and out in the living room was the tree with lights and ornaments twinkling, and under that tree, oh my, were wrapped up presents that seemed so mysterious and enticing, and which called to me, "Come, shake me. Come and guess what I am. Come and maybe open me up early." Well, I knew I couldn't do that last one without getting in trouble. But I'll bet that when you were a child and just a few days away from Christmas, you felt much the same thing and heard those inner voices calling us to come to the tree. "Come, oh come," they said. We are finally here in the week of Christmas. It's been a long journey. Decorations have been up in stores since before Halloween, and in early November it was possible to go to restaurants and out shopping and to hear Christmas music coming from overhead speakers. Even in church, we've spent the last several weeks thinking about our need for Jesus to come and save us, and anticipating God's great gift in Him. It's enough to make you burst with excitement. So in all our excitement and anticipation and joy, let's take some time this week to celebrate in song. We love Christmas carols, and we usually get to sing them only at this time of year, so I thought we might focus on some of them this week and explore where they come from, what they mean, and how they speak to our lives. Today, let's look at the one that is our prayer, calling to God like those present under the tree call to us. Oh come, Emmanuel. It's probably the oldest carol we sing, with the words having been written sometime before the year 800, probably by a monk in a Benedictine monastery. In its original form, it was known as the Song of the Great O's. Originating as a series of Latin antiphons known as the O antiphons, these antiphons were sung during the final days of Advent, the 8 days before Christmas, each beginning with O and a messianic title mentioned in Isaiah. For example, O Wisdom, O Branch of Jesse, and O Emmanuel. The original Latin framed the hymn in 7 verses, each representing a different biblical view of the Messiah. The English version we sing today was translated by Anglican priest John Mason Neale in the mid-19th century. Neale, a scholar of ancient texts, discovered the Latin hymn in an old manuscript and brought it to life for a new generation. The song begins by describing Christ as Emmanuel, God with us, a phrase that comes from Isaiah and then later from Matthew. Jesus is described in many ways, as King of nations, as Lord of might, and more. The phrase branch of Jesse also comes from Isaiah. Jesse was David's father. And as David defeats Goliath, so Jesus is the only one who can defeat our enemy, Satan. O Dayspring hearkens to the morning star referred to in Malachi, indicating that Jesus brings light to cast out darkness, and also that he comes with justice, honesty, and truth. When the hymn describes the child as the key of David, it means that Jesus holds the keys of heaven, and he is the way there. When he is called the wisdom from on high, it means that Jesus is the source of all wisdom, and that he brings peace and understanding to all the earth. Especially in those uneducated dark ages, the structure of this song gave the people a deeper, more complete view of the Christ child. In this hymn, they experienced both the Old and New Testament ideas of the Messiah and how they were fulfilled in Jesus. That makes this song one of the most important carols, as well because it carries the story of Christ in a unique way. The melody sounds almost like a chant, tying it to its origins in ancient monasteries. Here, too, is a longing that reaches across the ages, a longing for the world to be made right, a longing, a hunger, a desire for Jesus to come among us. O come, Emmanuel, captures the deep yearning of Israel for the promised Messiah. It speaks to the human condition, our longing for deliverance, peace, and divine presence. Emmanuel, God with us, is not just a name, but a promise fulfilled in Jesus. Come, O God, and be with us. It's just what we need. Thanks for watching, and remember to let this day belong to God.